The Rays have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this fan base expected a contender this year, and so far they've gotten what they expected and more. They've been terrific in April and May, and they seem capable of leaving the pack behind. But I'm told they don't want to get ahead of themselves. They're going to stay humble, keep doing the little things right, and just play good baseball. And, well, it's working so far, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Kevin.
He's set and the pitch. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Willy Adames. Pitch outside, the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here now is Mike Zunino. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 run. on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Here's Neil Walker. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pham is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been
Garrett.
on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead.
Please.
Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jalen Beeks takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In is Curtis Granderson as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. In to score the runner from 3rd. Now in the box, JT Riddle, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. The 0-1 offering, and this will be fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's what
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds in future. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Adam Conley will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so
now
far.
Pitching and batting in the 7th spot,
Standing in, Austin Meadows. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Soft liner to the right side, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Yandy Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Daniel Robertson.
In now, Daniel Robertson. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yandy Diaz will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 2, Yandy.
This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Diego Castillo will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 63, Diego.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 9.
That'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Hard hit ball to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Score holds at 4th. Tyler Kinley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Duffy.
First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. Who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And they got him. Into the box, Willy Adames. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
No hits to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cooper on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Anderson.
Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brian Anderson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Joey Wendell will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Wendell.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Rojas is up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
Digging in now, Austin Meadows. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
At the plate, Tommy Pham, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch, way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Cooper is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 46, Jose.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding into the box, Curtis Granderson. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Curtis Granderson becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Chad Wallach will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride. And if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
The Rays are one of the hotter teams in the league right now, and for more on that, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this team is rolling of late, and they want to keep it that way. We've seen before how a hot club becomes increasingly dangerous as they continue to reel off wins. Let's see if this runaway train will pick up even more steam by coming out on top again in this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Willy Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Zunino, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Bellinger going back at the track. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Joe Kelly takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
For the Dodgers, number 17.
Tommy Pham will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Pollard. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Tampa. They still trail it here 4-3. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: hard strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Muncy goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Freese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1, here's the pitch. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. So he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The first 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Meadows ranging back to the track to the wall. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Count now a ball and a strike. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
No outs, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they pick up a run on the solo. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by one at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollock. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate, Willy Adames. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Adames.
Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Adames stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and they have tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Flip of his glove for 1. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they... Yandy Diaz will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Chaz Roan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Now playing right field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. But this will be a foul ball.
Now catching. Number 7.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 0-2. Too high. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball called for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Up next to the Dodgers.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Chris Taylor will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And now a late squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Chris Taylor will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 3.
Standing in, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. Solo shot to right center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun. Wow, Dero, this red-hot ball club strikes again. They're so much fun to watch play baseball right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Another win, another boost to the confidence of this team. I'm excited to stay locked in on these guys and see how much further they can go with this impressive winning streak.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Mike Zunino may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Robertson stands at second with no outs. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bowers is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Rays down to their final out now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Avisail Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Avisail Garcia.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Indians have finished. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Tampa Bay Rays batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Ji-Man Choi is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Rocket to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap, and he gets to be the hero himself.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base paths.
Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch. Kiermaier's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. The 0-1. Runner goes for third. Line towards center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Brandon Lowe. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's set. The 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Line hard to the left side. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second, and he's back easily. Runners on his way to third. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable. Kevin Kiermaier will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 39.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Austin Meadows will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
For the Rays. Now playing right field.
And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1.
Garcia. This change for the Rays. Now playing third base.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Daniel Robertson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Number 24.
Popped him up.
Garcia.
And there's your first out of the inning. Marwin Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 1. Blake Snell, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4, Royce.
The windup and the 1-0. Fouled away. Snell has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Willians Astudillo is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Lowe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Willy Adames, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler's on his horse, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Adames is retired, 2 down now. So stepping in, Michael Perez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. Score remains tied 1-1. Diego Castillo takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. There's one.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Nelson Cruz now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson.
For the Rays, the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Sano scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And this is down. And that should do it. Pham heads for the plate. The relay. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.